Hello, everybody, and welcome back into UBS Arena from Elmont, New York. The New York Islanders and the Toronto Maple Leafs in their second and final meeting of the year. First meeting taken, I believe it was by the Maple Leafs, but we'll have to confirm that for you as we get underway here in New York. The Islanders always have fun playing against the Leafs, and the Islanders took the first meeting actually 1-0 in overtime. That game went 60 minutes scoreless before the Islanders won it. Pulock to Barzal. Now the Islanders at home, and they're in special orange 2006 uniforms tonight. Maple Leafs will go in their regular road as a special game for the Islanders tonight. Maple Leafs will try to have fun ruining that in their final road game of the year as Islanders enter the zone. The Maple Leafs on a 3-game losing streak. Barzal plays that in the corner, looking out front, gave that away, gets that back. Lead a shot, stopped by Wall. Good save early. Islanders pressing early. Here's Bailey. In alone, no one going after him as he got the pass out front, and Matthews was there to take it away. Nylander into the Islander zone. After that goes Riley. Riley to the net, centered it out front. And that hit no one but the stick of Barzal, and he was taken off. Klingberg hit by Pelech. Here is Nelson. Now Bailey shoots, stop, bouncing puck, and again the Leafs get it up ice. Tavares into the Islander zone. Leafs on it. Here's Domi for Tavares. And could not get a touch on it. They always boo here in New York. We don't need you, and that's to John Tavares because he decided to go to the Maple Leafs and play for his hometown. Yeah, he was an Islander for a long time, but the Islanders do not appreciate what he did here and him leaving. They always say, we don't need you. You're right about that. Here's Domi, and it's icing against Toronto past the halfway mark of the first. So face off back to the Toronto zone here. Islanders have been a struggle for the Leafs the recent years. At home, they lost to them earlier, 1-0 in overtime. We believe that was a flip side night, if we're not mistaken. We're man off to Dobson, and that did get through, and Wall had to be ready. Here's Domi through center. Has Bertuzzi with him. He'll look to get it for Tavares. You know everyone on the ice is trying to find John Tavares tonight. It's back into the Leaf zone. It's picked up by Brody Giordano. Brody up ahead for John Tavares, and they take him down, and the fans love that. As Yarncroke plays that to Giordano. That misses Camp, and going down into the Islander zone, no icing there. Dobson has it. 6 to go here in the first, and a penalty coming to Toronto for tripping. So Islanders will see the first power play of the night with 5:40 to go here in the first, scoreless from New York. First meeting, the Islanders took 1-0 in overtime back in Toronto, so the Maple Leafs trying to win this one to split the season set. This is the last road game of the season for the Maple Leafs before they start the playoffs. McCabe ahead to Steves. Big hit, and it sounds like Toronto will play Carolina in round 1, as we mentioned. Here's Aho ahead. Horvat a break! And a great play by the Leafs defensively. Here's Lafferty shorthanded. Sam Lafferty, here comes Toronto the other way. Lafferty looking to help out, centered it over, but they could not get a shot. Now Barzal, Islanders the other way. Giordano trying to get back. Here's the chance to the net. Wall, a save. Giordano for Steves. Here comes Toronto again, shorthanded. Steves taken down. After that in the corner goes Lafferty again. 13 seconds left to go in the power play. Horvat hit at center. Lafferty trying to get back in. It's picked up here by Horvat. He's hit again. Leafs after it. Lafferty, there's Barzal, and he's taken down. They're going right back to the power play. Aho with it to the middle of the ice. Here's Horvat to the net. Wall again makes the stop. Bouncing puck. There's a hit. Play back to the point. Clutterbuck winding centers for Lee. Lee spins and shoots. Wall another save. Leafs getting outshot 8-0 here in the first. It's play back and around. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Barzal stopped by Wall in a face-off here in the Toronto zone. With 35 seconds to go in the period, Sam Lafferty is going to head off. Islanders to their second power play here of the first. They're 0 for 1. Face-off to come to the left side of the Maple Leaf net. Toronto's been doing a lot of standing around so far in this one. Just like recent games, maybe saving energy for the playoffs, but that's no excuse. You can't play this way heading into the playoffs, and that's the way that they've been playing recently on a 3-game losing streak, and 3 games remain in the season coming into this one. Here's Nelson. Bring it through center. Bailey a chance. Shoots. Wall to save. 2 seconds to go in the period. That bounces out of play for a face-off. New York Islanders a stunning first period here tonight, but they haven't been able to break through. Joseph Woll. Woll's been sharp. He's had to face 9 shots in this period, and he stopped all of them. That one's sent wide at the buzzer. It is scoreless through 20 minutes here in New York. The Leafs did not register a shot in that first period. The Islanders put 9 on goal. They're still on a power play to start the second. The shots are 9-0 as we mentioned. The hits are 6-2 Islanders. Faceoffs 3-2 Islanders. 0 for 1 New York on the power play. Toronto's an add one. Islanders on the power play for a minute 26 to start the second. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from UBS Arena. This Maple Leaf road trip has not been a good one for them. Chicago a 2-1 loss. Philadelphia 3-2 loss, and now here so far scoreless through 1. Not even a shot on goal. Lee, that shot off one of the Leafs and into the bench. So we'll have another face-off here early in the second period as we get underway here in the second from UBS Arena in downtown New York. Islanders and Maple Leafs, their second and final meeting of the year. Toronto needs to win this one to split the season set. Islanders will be going to the playoffs. There's a shot stopped by Woll, and you can tell from the way they play they're a playoff-like team. Passing puck scores! The Leafs threw it out front of their own net, and they get burned! It's 1-0 Islanders. And once again, the Maple Leafs losing on the road. Well, that has been a current theme recently, hasn't it? And we spoke about that. It's really hard to watch right now. Lee shoots! Woll, a good save. He needed that one. There's another, and he got a piece of it. Matthews gave it away. Barzal, Bailey in front. Stopped again by Woll. Settles it down for Riley. Matthews leaps ahead. Here's Nylander. Nylander with speed. Playing it out front. Scores! It's Austin Matthews. The Leafs' first shot on goal finds a way through. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have tied it here in the second period. Look at this pass out front. Matthews just snaps it. 2 Islanders in front, and they still couldn't block it. Ilya Sorokin screened. He can't see it. It goes right in for a 1-1 game. Maple Leafs with their first shot on net, and they get the game even. That must be lucky. Draw 1. Klingberg ahead for Matthews. Here's Matthews again, wanting, faking. Didn't get a shot that time. Pelech to Lee. Lee gave that away. Matthews keeps it in. Matthews breaking to the net. Matthews shooting, and it went wide. Lee in the corner. Battling with Matthews still for the puck. Lee has that, and he'll get it ahead and out. It's stolen back. Leafs again have it. Nylander looking. He has Matthews. Matthews hit, and Pelech picks it up. Oh, the Leafs have been killing time here in the second period. That's all they've really been doing is here comes Barzal to the net. Barzal stopped by Woll. Gave it away. Here's a chance. Bailey in front. Great stop. Woll coming up huge as the Leafs turning it over again. TJ Brody through the middle of the ice. He'll get that down into the Islander zone. Leafs getting used to the new changes in the lineup now, obviously. It hasn't been in their favor so far. 3 losses in a row coming into this one. Here's Pelech hit. Leafs collect it. Tavares. Now Pelech with it again. Wahlstrom hits. And that is going to be a fight here in New York. Nelson and Mark Giordano drop the gloves here in Long Island. Well, you can see that the Maple Leafs are not a happy team right now. And on a 3-game losing streak, you want to see a spark from this team. Maybe a fight will help from Mark Giordano. As he takes down his opponent to the ice here, and Brock Nelson. Face off to come, and it will be to the left side of the Islander net. 8:55 to go here in the second, 1-1. This is the last road game of the year for Toronto. The Marlies have one more road game. And that will be against the... Who is it again? I believe puck goes in the corner. Tavares drops that back to the point, and back down the ice. It'll be the Rockford Ice Hogs that the Marlies visit next. Their last road game of the year. Tavares down into the Islander zone. Leafs have it. Here's Domi. He has Tavares to the net, and the shot got on net by Domi. Wasn't really a challenging one for Sorokin. No, he was expecting a pass, but the fact that the shot was right on net, he's just standing there and takes it to the chest. Domi ahead for Matthews. Austin Matthews winds and shoots, and stopped by Sorokin. Matthews with his second shot of the game. Toronto barely has any shots on goal in this game. Here's Cizikas to Romanov, gave that away to Matthews. He's back after it. Domi helping out. Domi in the corner, looking back for Matthews. Nylander for Matthews. Matthews to the net. He shoots. Didn't get all of it. And Sorokin holds on for a faceoff. 1:49 to go here in the second. 1-1. Leafs trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They're in their last road game of the year. Islanders got started early. Matthews tied it up a few moments later with the Leafs' first shot on goal. And we are 1-1 almost through 40 minutes. Islanders have it here in their own end. Aho being careful with it. Barzal. Here's Mayfield. Matthews tried to take that from him. Barzal to Bailey. In come the Islanders again. To the net. Bailey. A chance. A great one, but ran out of room. Lee. Seconds running down. One last shot in the period. That's blocked. And we're 1-1 through 40 here tonight in New York. Shots to go in the hockey game are 17-3 Islanders. Hits are 10-9 Islanders. Faceoffs 8-3 Islanders. Power plays New York 1 for 2. The Leafs haven't had one. 1-1 through 40 minutes. Welcome into the third period tonight from New York. The Islanders out shooting the Leafs in this game 17-3. You might be looking at a fourth straight loss. That's the worst that the Leafs have been this year. Kulak. Here's Pelech. They've had one 3-game losing streak this season. Klingberg has Nylander going to the net. Couldn't feed it out front. As here's Bailey with it. Riley tried to go back after. Big hit Nylander. Riley playing that, and it missed help. Klingberg was going back to get it. Morgan Riley will do that as the Leafs were strolling, and Bailey with a chance stopped by Wall. Here's another giveaway behind the net. Leafs turning it over. Pelech to Barzal. Bailey in front. Barzal! He scores! Left alone. 2-1 Islanders. Well, if you're a Maple Leaf fan watching this right now, this is not easy to watch. Recently, you have not seen good hockey from this team, and they're about to go into the playoffs. They have to snap out of this now. Here's Austin Matthews for Toronto. Matthews moves in. He shoots, and a stop by Sorokin. It's bouncing around. In the paint, it finds Bailey. Here come the Islanders again. Toronto a 2-1 loss, a 3-2 loss, and now in this one, they're down 2-1 currently. Here's a chance out front. Matthews took that away. Chipped up the boards for Nylander and back into the Islanders zone again. Leafs have it with Matthews to the net. Matthews shoots. Stopped by Sorokin. Here come the Islanders with speed. Klingberg trying to get back. Step to the net. Sticked away by Wall. Matthews gets the pass again, and he's off to the races. Austin Matthews, all he's got. Takes a hit, but gets the shot, and it goes wide. Riley. Here's Domi. Back to the point. That finds TJ Brody. Now Nylander trying to get a shot, and the Leafs holding on too long. You need to put that puck on net. You cannot hold on to it, and that's all they've been doing. Brody to Giordano. Domi ahead for Bertuzzi. Here come the new additions. Here's Bertuzzi. Shoot! Stopped! Matthews side of the net. Can't jam that. Hit in the corner by Austin Matthews. Matthews picks that up again. He is taken down hard, but gets back up. Centers it out front. That was blocked. 8 minutes to go. 2-1 Islanders. Brody. Bertuzzi, last road game of the year. Toronto must be happy about that. Here's Domi moving in. Domi! And Sorokin will easily take that as Domi ran out of room in tight. 6:43 to go. 2-1 Islanders here in Long Island. Maple Leafs lost their game here in New York last year 3-1. So it's not getting any better for them. Zach Asserise back down the ice to pick it up. 6 to go here in the third period. 2-1 Islanders. The good news about the homestand, Leafs will show their new goal horn. Pass to Reeves, has help in front, and it deflects before it could reach the stick of Calle Jarnkrok. Jarnkrok looking for a shot. You can see he's ready for it, but the puck doesn't find him. David Kampf hit in the corner. Leafs go back to get it. That was Jarnkrok, and now two Leafs are slow getting up here. That might not be good. Here's Casey Cizikas. That's Zach Asserise on him. Cizikas still holding on to that puck, just killing the clock. Looking out front, got the shot. Wall makes the save. 2.5 to go here, third period. McCabe gave it away. Cizikas! Great stop! Wall keeps it a game. Here's David Camp. Toronto sloppy again. That was game over. Here's Nylander to the net. And Sorokin just had to be tight against the post to make that stop. The Leafs' chances have not been good. Everyone knows their play style now, their game plan, the way they play hockey right now, and that's just keep them to the outside, and they won't do much, and that's been the case the past few games. That shot rifled off the mark. Morgan Rielly picks it up. He'll move in, and he can't get a shot to the net either. Romanov to Dobson. Time running out here in the third period, and now Toronto is going to take a penalty with 46 seconds left. Game over. Maple Leafs are going to go on their first 4-game losing streak of the year. And this is not a good sign heading into the playoffs. Draw one, McCabe. He's taken down hard. He looked at the official, no call. Here's Mark Giordano through center. Giordano, all he's got. Gio playing it out front, and that missed. And Islanders on it. Here's Bailey. Bring it out with Horvat, and we'll just count the seconds down. Peugeot stopped. He scores, and that's the game. New York Islanders make it 3-1. And if you're a Leaf fan, you might be turning off your television right now. Nelson playing it in, Palmieri. Left wing, he'll get inside, 20 seconds left. Brody, now what? Stoppage here. Not sure why. The refs say they lost track of the puck. So with 18 seconds left, face-off outside the Toronto zone. Matthews does not win that draw. Pellick ahead. Brock Nelson with it. Gave that away. Matthews back ahead to Brody. 13 seconds left. Toronto bringing it in. Brody bringing it to the net. Didn't get the shot. It's sent wide. Nylander had it. Lost it side door. Pollock ahead. 3 seconds left. Palmieri. And that'll do it. The Islanders 3. The Maple Leafs 1. They sweep the season set against the Maple Leafs. New York Islanders win this one of a final score 3-1. They won the opening game against Toronto 1-0 in overtime back in Toronto, so they sweep the season set against the Maple Leafs. The Leafs have 2 games remaining in the season, both at home, looking for some better fate.